Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a plan with me for the week of October 9th through the 15th, 2023 using my B5 Archer&Olive notebook. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here we are in my B5 Archer&Olive notebook. I'm going to be going with the vertical layout for this week's spread. I will be using this stencil from the Crafters Workshop, specifically this one right here. I will be using the week number stamp from this set from Elle's Studio. I'll be using the October stamp from this set from Paper Person. And I will be using the Days of the Week stamps, the full script ones from that set from Everyday Explorers Co. I'll also be bringing in my favorite number stamps from Heidi Swap. And I will be using one Distress Oxide and Speckled Egg as well as my black VersaFine ink. I definitely wanted to go with a more simple spread this week. Again, I'm just getting myself out of a creative and productive slump that I was in for almost a month. And so I'm trying to be gentle with myself in terms of how demanding I make my spreads in my planner. So going with something a bit more simple this week was definitely a priority for me. I also didn't feel very compelled to do something fall-esque because I did something very fall for last week's spread. So I decided to switch things up and go with this light blue color. It's very serene and calming, and I think that just really spoke to me. And right now what I'm doing is I'm going through Monday through Sunday and putting one of these stencils on each day of the week. I do believe that this stencil is supposed to be some type of flower, though I can't quite make out what it is. It's a little bit abstract, but I think that works really well for using it as a background. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking the number stamps from Heidi Swap and the Days of the Week stamps from Everyday Explorers Co. And I'm just going across and putting those in. Again, having both of those stamps ready for each day. That way I can do the date and day of the week at the same time. I do feel like it allows me to be a little bit more efficient when I'm doing my plan with me. And then, of course, I am having Saturday and Sunday share a column, as I usually do when I'm doing a vertical layout. Now that I have those dates and days of the week done, I'm going to do a little cluster in the bottom left corner here. I debated using the stencil here as well, but it's a small, narrow stencil. I would have had to do, I feel like, multiple in a row for it to make sense with October being a longer month, and I just didn't want to get into that. So I kept it very simple, just black ink on the white paper, putting down that October stamp, the week number stamp, and then the numbers to indicate that it's the 41st week of the year. Now I'm going in with my ruler and my micron in 08, and I'm putting in the lines to separate each day of the week. I definitely had a little bit of an issue putting in that first line for Tuesday. Of course, I am making sure to kind of carve out a spot for that October and the week of the year. Now that I see this all put together, I do wish I would have pushed that down a little bit further on the page, but I do still think I have plenty of room on Monday and Tuesday to put in my to-do list. I did decide to start the line separating each column underneath the headers that I have, and the reason that I chose to do that is because some of these written out days of the week script stamps are quite long, specifically Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if I would have started the lines way up at the top, it would have kind of cut into where those stamps were going. So it was just easier to put them underneath where the headers were, and I do like the way that that looks. That's going to be it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and as always, everyone, be safe. Bye-bye.